All right, and come back to the carpet in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my gosh, we did so much. 1. Okay, now, I said that I was going to bring the costumes, right? And I did. But first I want to really think about how the character of conga is way different than the character of Babaluaye. Whoever dances conga has different feeling, has a different way of dancing, and our dance shows something completely different. So let's talk about why we dance Babaluaye. Okay, conga, we dance it because we're showing a celebration. Why are we dancing Babaluaye?
Oh, because he's like
What are we trying to do? Are we trying to tell something?
Mm-hmm.
Are we trying to say something?
Like because he was the king.
Right. We want to tell a story about the king. Okay, so we want to tell a story that we don't want to forget. Now, this particular story was about a king, right? And so the whole story is he's a beggar, and then he gets sick, and what happens?
He becomes a king.
And then he becomes a king. And what happens when he's king? He shows everybody how to plant. So there's a lot of things in this story that happen. What's the feeling, do you think, of Babaluaye? Is you think he's all happy and glad when he's begging?
Yeah. Sad. Like upset.
Okay, but you
upset.
raise your hand because I know you have some cool synonyms for this. What is it?
He is. I forgot what the word.
Help her out. Who can help her out? Yeah.
He's upset. Where's the
Nice. I love that. Miserable. So it's kind of a miserable feeling at the beginning, right? And then at the end when we're working, how do you think we feel?
happy? No, happy.
You don't think we feel happy?
No, happy. We can glad.
Glad. Okay, so it starts miserable and maybe we end up glad. But not as glad as we are in this dance, is it? Do you think we're that glad?
No.
So can you think of a different way of saying it?
How about proud? Excited?
We said excited for conga.
How about
I have a better question. How do you think that the people felt if they were really hungry and they had no food, and then all of a sudden somebody came and taught them how to grow food? How would they feel?
Thank you.
Thankful.
Thankful.
So they probably feel thankful. Now, our actions, what kind of actions are we doing?
Like
What are we doing with our actions?
begging
Okay.
and planting.
Begging.
Begging, planting.
Help me out. Yeah, that's what I thought. And planting.
Begging, planting.
Good. And what's our rhythm? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4?
No.
What is it?
2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3. 3 is what?
Calm. Rest.
Calm, rest. Good. And what's our pathway? Is it curved?
No.
What is it?
Zigzag.
Okay. Now, what do you think the costume's going to be? What's our appearance going to be as a character?
Maybe green and
Brown.
Do you think we're going to be colorful?
Yeah. Maybe dark.
Maybe dark.
Colorful.
Dark.
Yellow. Red.
A lot of ideas. Here's my big question. Do you think that these costumes are going to be very similar or very different?
Kind of different. Kind of.
Why? Why so different?
That one.
I'm going to ask you because I haven't heard anything from you today. Why do you think they're going to be different?
Because
How do you think they're going to be different? Because I'm going to go get them right now. I want you guys to think. Sit next to a partner to figure out how the costumes are going to be different because I'm going to go get the costumes and I want you guys to think about it.
one is gonna. I think dark Yeah, blue, white, and yeah, maybe like parade or blue, white.
All right, are you ready? Okay, I'm going to show you some costumes, but I'm not going to tell you which dance they're for. You're going to have to figure it out. I have this costume.
I think Babaluya. Babaluya.
What? Who do you
That's
think?
for boys.
It's I dance in this costume, but I'm showing a character in this costume. Who do you think I am?
Babaluya.
Do you think it's Conga or Babaloye?
Babaluya.
Why?
Because they're
Okay.
poor. It looks poor.
Because it looks poor. Is this? Okay, I'm going to show you the other costume. We're going to look really carefully at how they're different. Here you go. This is the other costume.
I want that one. I want that one. No, I want that one.
This costume, do you think that this is for Babaloye or Conga?
Conga. I want to be that one. I want to be
It's about their size because it was. You know what I use this for? I use this for a class. I like 4th and 5th graders, and they did a comparsa, and they performed, and this is their costume. Okay, this is the girls' costume.
And the boys?
This is the boys' costume.
Only boys?
I had lots of boys in my group. They were really good. The girls and boys danced together. Now, here's the big question: why? What's so different about them?
Because that one is not. This one is like light color. It's like blue, not really poor.
What tells me that? Look at how it is. It shiny or is it really rough?
Shiny.
Okay, which one's rough? Right. So the texture, we call that texture, and you might have learned that in the visual arts. Is the texture here is really rough. It makes me think of maybe something, something, or it just has been out in the weather a long time. If I wore this outfit forever and never cleaned it, maybe it would end up looking like that. I don't know. If I was traveling and I wasn't able to change my clothes. Now, what do you notice? Is this like the light, when the light shines on it, does it make any sparkling or does it reflect? Well, that's why, because we want to really catch people's attention. We want to dance this dance, and we want people not to look anywhere else. We want them to look at us because we want to be the best, most amazing dance group, right? So we're going to use colors that are really bright. We're also wanting to show that we're excited and we're happy. So we were going to use colors that are happy and exciting colors. Are these kind of happy and exciting colors? Is this a happy and exciting color?
No.
Okay. Big difference. Costumes, boys and girls, whenever you see a dance, you're always going to ask, why are they wearing that costume? The costume should be just like a story. The appearance should also say a lot about it. Okay, it should help the dance tell its story. Okay? You guys were awesome. Pat yourselves on the back for most amazing. Most amazing.
Where do you buy those?
I made them. I sewed this. I sewed that. And when I dance, I don't wear this because this is for a child, but these are the kinds of costumes that we wear when we perform. And I perform these dances, those two dances. Maybe someday we'll come and perform for you. All right? Thank you, friends. It was beautiful dancing with you today. Okay. Will you show me how? I have something to say to you. Absolutely.
She's saying hugs and
Yeah. Yeah, in my heart. Absolutely, in my heart. You are all in my heart. All right, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next week, okay?